Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabe. I welcome you to Spirogyra. Spirogyra is a member of the algae. These are simple plants ranging from single-celled organisms. For example, we have Chlamydomonas, Euglena, and many others, to complex seaweed. Here we have our Spirogyra. Let's look at the different parts that make up the Spirogyra. This is a single layer of Spirogyra. We can see that it has got the cytoplasm, which is this part here that you are seeing, very small area there. It is a small area, that part that you are seeing there, that moves around there like that on the corner, a small layer. You move away from the cell wall, but that second layer there, it moves on the side. That one is what we are referring to as the cytoplasm. And it also comes in and enters moving towards the nucleus, this side. All that part there is a cytoplasm. If you look at it like that, that is what we are calling the cytoplasm. Then we have the nucleus. The nucleus is that part in the center here. That is our nucleus. We have the vacuole. The vacuole is that part which is covering in the middle part, the bigger part in the middle. All that bigger part that we are seeing in the middle, that one is called the vacuole. Then we have the chloroplast. The chloroplast is this part that you are seeing here. All this one, which is like a ring or filament or something like a semicircular substance. That one is chloroplast. Then we have the cell wall. The cell wall is that one, at least now everyone can see this outer wall that is moving around the whole cell. That one is what we are referring to as the cell wall. Then we have the strand of the cytoplasm. The strand of the cytoplasm is that one that is coming from the main cytoplasm and it is moving towards the nucleus. So that is how our single cell of Spirogyra looks like. They contain chlorophyll and make their food by photosynthesis. So we have seen that our Spirogyra cell, they have this layer in the middle, which we call the chloroplast. All this one is the chloroplast, and this chloroplast contains chlorophyll, and it is the one that is responsible for making the food by the process of photosynthesis. Spirogyra is filamentous algae. So the Spirogyra is a filamentous algae, and it is made up of very many cells coming together. Here we have, that is one cell joined with another cell, then you have another cell. So they are cells joining together at the end and they form a filament. So the Spirogyra has got a filamentous form. Its cells form long, thin strands that in vast numbers contribute to familiar green slime blanket weed in ponds. The Spirogyras, they are mainly found in ponds or in water, and it is a long filament which is green in color. It is slimy. Slimy means that it is a little bit like a slippery, and they form like a blanket in water or in ponds. It is called a blanket weed in ponds because they can grow very many and they can cover the water surface, and you can see only green structure on top of the water surface. Seen under the microscope, each filament consists of an extensive chain of identical cells. So this is how we are going to see it in the microscope. You will see that it is a long filament, but it has got many identical cells. That's a cell, that one is a cell, and that one is a cell, cell. Very many cells joining end to end to form an extensive filament of identical cells joined together. Each cell contains a helical chloroplast, a nucleus, cytoplasm, and vacuole enclosed in a cellulose cell wall. So we have already talked about that one. There is a cytoplasm, which we have already seen that it is that small layer that we are having over there, that is our cytoplasm. And we have also said that it also has a nucleus. The nucleus is the one that we are having in the middle. And then we have also seen that it has got a vacuole. A vacuole is that one which is covering the biggest area in the middle. As you can see, that space in the middle is what we are referring to as a vacuole. It has chloroplast, and chloroplast, we have said that it is that cellular substance that we are seeing in the cytoplasm or in the vacuole crossing, like as if it is a ribbon. That one is what we are referring to as the chloroplast. And we have also seen that it has a cell wall. A cell wall, we have said it is this layer which is outside, which is surrounding the whole cell. That one is what we are calling the cell wall. Then there are also strands. We have seen strands of the cytoplasm. These strands of the cytoplasm, they are continuation of the cytoplasm going towards the nucleus, and they are the ones that are holding the nucleus in the middle of the cell. So that's how the cell of Spirogyra looks like. One single cell of the many cells that come together to join to form a Spirogyra. But we are seeing that in the middle we are having what we are referring to as the helical chloroplast. That structure which is helical, moving in a zigzag form, that is what we are referring to as the chloroplast. Each cell can divide transversely and grow to a full size, thus increasing the length of the filament. So here we have our whole cell. Now this whole cell of the Spirogyra can divide transversely. It can divide transversely. Now when we say transversely, it is cutting across, moving from up to down. That is transverse. So what happens is that it can divide itself in the middle, and then this side becomes first cell and this one becomes the second cell, and each cell will grow and that one will cause the length of the whole filament to increase. So they can divide, and when they divide, it is one cell, we end up getting two cells, and that one leads to growth and increase in the length of the filament. When the filament breaks, this is a form of asexual reproduction, but there is sexual process called conjugation. So this type of filament breaking up and it forms very many filaments, that one is a type of asexual reproduction. But there is another type of reproduction which we refer to as sexual reproduction, and that one is called conjugation. Hello my friend, thank you very much for participating in Spirogyra. Please do like, share and subscribe.